Make this super easy cinnamon roll recipe with me. Start off with 2/3 of a cup of milk, half a stick of salted butter. Toss that in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of yeast, and 2 eggs. Just make sure these are at room temp and mix. Now let's do dry ingredients: 1 pound of bread flour and 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then mix the wet and dry ingredients in the mixer for about 8 to 10 minutes. Use your spatula to pull off any of the dry ingredients into the dough. And keep kneading it until it looks like a really beautiful dough like this. So, looks pretty good. We're gonna let it rest and rise. Throw on some saran wrap and go ahead and stick it in a nice warm oven. Depending on how warm it is, it should double in size in about 45 minutes. Go ahead and pull it out like this and then flatten it with a rolling pin. We'll spread the rest of that salted butter stick, and it works really well to use your hands. Add 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, and then we'll add our cinnamon. Go ahead and roll it up and then score it before you actually cut through. I start in the middle and then work my way outwards. And when I'm placing it in the pan, I try to make sure to let some of the smaller ones between the thicker ones. That way it's not overly full and gets too big. Now this step is optional, but putting saran wrap on top of this, and then we're gonna let these rise. One of my bread hacks is wetting a towel, microwaving, and placing it in the oven with the dough to proof it.
Now I'm gonna put this hot towel on the second rack. And let those proof.
It'll take about an hour to proof to this, but this is exactly what you're looking for. Heat the oven to 350 and bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Let's make the cream cheese frosting. We'll use half a brick of cream cheese, heat it up to make it mix better, and then we'll add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And depending on how sweet you like it, between 1 cup and 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. You can also add a little bit of salt to taste and give it a good mix till it's smooth. And we want the consistency to be like this. Go ahead and spread it on with a spoon and enjoy. So much better and more healthy than Cinnabon. See you next time.